Good morning, everyone. BANdANA Gramma here, out on my porch, and it's a gorgeous day. A little on the humid side. It's about 78 degrees right now. It's going to go into the 80s today here in Maryland, and I have a physical therapy appointment at 10:45, so I won't be on here long, but I wanted to say hello and maybe take you out and show you some things that have changed in the garden, a little bit here and there. I was able to do a little work this week, even though I still got my brace on my hands and I can't use the right hand. But I got some weeding done, I got some more plants in with my left hand, and that made me feel better, because at least I'm out there getting in the dirt and gardening. So let me see if I can pull up the chat before I go out there. Video. Okay, so what I'm going to do, seeing how I can't see the chat, you talk among yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and go out in the yard and show you the things that have changed. And then maybe afterward I'll be able to get in on my computer and talk to you a little bit there. But first I need to put my shoes on. And I wanted to show you some nifty thing I got at the dollar store. Let me tighten this back up. Okay, there's my garden shoes. Now with my one hand, I usually like to just put my feet in here and then go down and pull the heels up onto my heels. But with the one hand, it's difficult to do that. So I found this nifty thing at the dollar store. It's a shoehorn, but it's really long for $1. And if I put it in my shoe and then just slide my heel right down the thing, pop, goes right in, and I don't have to pull the heels back up. So easy. What a difference that makes. Simple things in life, you know. Okay, going out to the yard. Going to show you what's going on with the garden. Hang on, here we go. Now, one thing that happened that I am so thrilled about, I was late planting my watermelon. I didn't get it in, and I thought I'd plant it this week. And I thought, I don't even know if I have enough time here in Zone 7A, Maryland, to have watermelon grow, because it takes a while. Even though we're, you know, in kind of a milder climate. It's not like I'm up in New York or something, but I still have my doubts. And I was out here weeding my strawberry bed, which was overgrown, and guess what I found? I found 4 volunteer watermelon from last year's seeds that were spilled out. Is that not great? So here's what we got. Let me turn the camera around. That's the camera. There. All right, this is my strawberry bed. It was full of weeds before. I got most of them out. But as I was pulling the weeds, what do you see right there? There are 2 watermelons there. One of them even has a flower on it. Let's see if I can show it to you. Right there. See the flower? And there's another watermelon over there. And I know there's a 4th one. Where'd it go? 4th one. Oh, there it is over there. Watermelon there, and 2 of them here. So yay! See what happens when you weed your garden? You find nice surprises hidden. So the black plastic is still up, trying to kill the poison ivy that's all over that fence. And here's where I planted my strawberries that weren't doing too well. Well, they're doing well now. They look great. They're growing up the cattle panel. And I've got beans down here that are coming along nicely, as well as my tomatoes. Getting a few flowers on my tomatoes. I'm going to be feeding them later today. Probably fish emulsion and compost. Might even make a spray, a compost spray, compost tea. And there's more beans on this side. Okay, here's my onion bed, and they're going to seed So I should be harvesting that this week. These are those walking onions that will bend over and plant those tops into the ground. See those tops right there? They'll be bent over and planted into the ground and grow more for next year. Another tomato here. Over here where my husband and I put in the hoop from the cattle panel, I have cucumbers starting down here, and they will grow over the hoop. And on the far end, we're going to put another hoop right here, and I have spaghetti squash. And see how that's coming up? I do get squash beetles, and I do get, what do you call them, borers here. So I'm going to be as careful as I can be with the organic fertilizers and organic pesticides, trying to stay ahead. Now, these marigolds are volunteers, and you can see a bunch of the seeds got spread here because they're all over the place. I think I'm going to be digging some of those up and planting them in beds to help with the bugs. Here I have a couple of tomatoes and a lot of peppers that I put in. And there's a few beets, and another tomato and another pepper. And I weeded these out. So they're doing pretty well. And up here, I'm so happy for these, because these were the ones that were really half dead when I planted them. They had been left in the solo cups way too long because of my injury. But I got them in the ground, and 4 of the 5 look great. The 5th one, not so great. But these other ones, oh, there's actually 6. Yeah, so 5 of the 6 look like they're coming along pretty good. And my raspberries are putting out raspberries. I've been harvesting a few every day and putting some in the freezer and putting some in my mouth. I haven't harvested the carrot seeds yet. I'm waiting for them to get to the point where I think they're ready for me to harvest them. I have a few more tomatoes back in there. And this is my peach tree, and here are a few of the peaches. See if I can get them on camera right there. There's a few of the peaches. I lost a lot. Had quite a few, but that June fruit drop that happens, yeah, I lost a lot then. There's some more right there. But the tree is very young. And it's how tall? Golly, it must be 10 feet tall. And 2 springs ago, it was a 4.5-foot stick. Bare root stick. So it's doing well. All right, here I got a bunch of weeds I got to pull. The other day, I did get up here and I did pull, while this is bare, I got all the weeds out of there. And they were really full of weeds. It was just loaded with weeds. Couldn't see any of the ground. And here's my lavender. Look at the bee. The bees like the lavender. Have to decide what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to make something with that lavender. I better figure it out quick, because I want to do it while the flowers are still there. And over here is where my sister Patty planted peppers that I had in solo cups when I had first hurt my hand. So they're growing. Thank you, Patty. She might be watching this. Sister Pat, they're doing well, including a couple of the tomatoes you planted. My sisters had come to visit for my daughter's wedding, and then stayed around a while, and she planted for me. You know what these are? Those are sassafras trees. I'm always pulling them out. There's a couple more back by the fence. Behind the fence, there's lots of sassafras, so they keep sending out shoots out here. They get to be a real nuisance. I know some people like them, but when you get 100 or more a year in your yard, you're not real thrilled. Not at all. So, there's my garden so far. This is my nectarine tree. None of the nectarines look great. I had a ton of them, but I didn't spray it, and I think I should have. However, my Asian pear is doing great. It had a lot on it, and it still has quite a few on it. And here they are now, Asian pears. Look at them all. They are doing great. And I love Asian pears. So hopefully I can harvest them and I won't have bugs or birds or diseases getting them. I think if I buy another fruit tree, it should be an Asian pear because it's very happy here. Whatever my soil is, it likes it. So yeah, there's my Asian pear, and I just got the leg of my tripod caught in the netting there. Okay. Well, going back to the porch. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but here's my collards. Collards, broccoli, and cauliflower coming up. It's doing pretty well. All right, back to the porch. Oh, and I wanted to show you too. My hydrangeas, I didn't get many, but the ones I got are pretty. There's one. Here's a blue one. Yeah, last year these things were loaded. This year, not so much. I've only got a few. And I forget the name of this plant, but it's also very happy here. And it keeps putting out these little purple flowers. And look at all the buds. There's so many more coming. So I gotta get more of that stuff. It likes it here. And you may remember I planted a cutting garden over here. Well, the cutting garden is coming up. These are zinnias and torch tithonias. And I've got my first bloom on a zinnia. There's the first flower. So they're coming up. All right, now back to the porch and see if I can get the chat to come up. I can't stay on too long because I do have a doctor's appointment. I guess that's good enough. So here we go, trying to get the chat back. I have no idea why. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But it gets really frustrating. Hear that noise? Are those cicadas? Says 11 are watching, so good for you, you 11 who hung out in there. Now the trick is, can I watch? Can I bring it up? Video not available, invalid resource list. I don't know why. Okay. I think I'm going to go in and chat with you on my computer because my Kindle isn't working out here. And I don't want to do that because my computer room is a total disaster. But you knew that already if you watch my videos. So I'm going inside. Okay, here I am in my messy office. And we'll see who all is here. Ooh, let's see, 10:10, so I got some time. I can see the chat in here. Oh, Tessie's here. Hi, Tessie, hon. Catherine, Carol, Wayne, Sandy, Sinbobber, Joy Marie, Paige, Heart Ranch, Linda. Hello, Linda's Pantry. Nice to have you here. Suburban. I think I said Sandra. Coco. A lot of my friends are here. Brenda. Wonderful. Okay, I think Jatan. Hello, Jatan. Did I miss anybody? Corinne? Hello, Corinne. Isabel. Hi, Isabel. Cami. Okay. Good to see you all in here. Now, for those of you who watch Big Family Devotions with Brad, I'm usually there. Today I won't be. Ugh. Yeah, my office is a mess. It's a catch-all right now. Today I won't be there because I have a physical therapy appointment at 10:45. So I'll be leaving here pretty shortly to go to that. And today they're supposed to tell me if I can start using the muscles in this hand to move the fingers. So far, I've not been allowed to do that. I can't move the muscles at all. I exercise the hand by bending the fingers with my other hand. That's the only way I can do it. They don't want me pulling on the muscles or it might disrupt the repair they made with the tendons. So, yeah. Okay, North Dakota Pink. Hello, hon. Hi, Julie. Okay, you'll see it later. All right. Yeah. Now, tomorrow, Saturday, I am covering for Kevin of Goin' Batty channel, and I'm doing the Saturday morning devotions again. I did them last week for him and this week because he's on a missions trip. So that's at 10:30, and if you want to see the devotions tomorrow, it'll be on my channel, BANdANA Gramma channel. Doing my 100 sub giveaway later. Last chance to get in on the drawing. Well, I might just have to go over there, Coco. Congratulations on the 100. That's great. If you want to check on my videos, I'm inching up on 2,000. I'm right behind Tessie. Tessie's got 2,000, and I'm inching up on it. I think I had like 1749 this morning. And I have a nice giveaway going on for when I hit 2,000. The O'Cedar Company has volunteered or donated a really nice spinning mop bucket and mop, the kind you've seen me use in my videos. And I'm going to give one of those away to in a drawing when I hit 2,000. So you can get those details on my video that says 2,000 subscriber giveaway. The details are there. Okay. If there's no questions, I don't think. May you have a good report, BANdANA. I hope so. If not, you know, I'm anxious to start using the fingers a little bit. I know I can't do, they don't want me, you know, working them a lot, just barely moving them until they stretch out those tendons that they repaired and all. But I do want to be able to do my hair again and use that hand a little bit. Even after today, even if they say I can start doing that, I have to still wear this brace for at least another 2 weeks, probably 4. Because they want to protect it in this shape. They want the hand bent like this so I don't fall or try to catch myself and splay out my fingers and then rip out the repair. So I have to wear this for a while more. Okay. There was a question someone asked. Oh, do the Asian pears have thorns? Oh, no. No, Asian pears don't have thorns. No, they're just like a fruit tree. They don't have any, I guess some, I've heard of hawthorn. Yeah, there's some kind of fruit tree that has thorns, that's right. But no, the Asian pears do not. And they get big. If they grow right, they get really good size. They're nice. So, thank you, Brenda. Yeah, well, now, If you go to the devotions at 10:30 today with Brad on Big Family Devotions, go ahead and pray for daughter Jen, because we're still very concerned about her back, and she's still on hold for her surgery until her neck gets in better shape, because they told her in order for her to have her back fused, which she has to have done, the bulging discs in her neck have to get under control, because once her back is fused to recuperate, she has to use her arms to hold herself to get around, and if her neck is like that, she can't do it. So they're not even going to do any surgery until that gets under control. So no, he won't, Isabel, that's true. Thank you, Linda. I'm not going through much, not with this. This is an inconvenience, you know, and I'm thankful I have very little pain. Very little pain. The ring finger is still real tingly, so we think the nerve might have got nicked, but I have feeling it's just really tingly. And when I do the exercises, it's uncomfortable, but as far as pain, I can't say I have a lot of pain, and that's really something to be thankful for. Hi, Linda. Yes, Linda, I had a coffee carafe glass that broke, and it cut me to the bone in my ring finger and severed 2 of the tendons so that the ring finger wouldn't move at all, and they had to go in and repair the tendons. And in order for the tendons to heal, it has to be immobile in this position, so for weeks and weeks and weeks. So it's an inconvenience for sure. But thank you for asking, Linda. Yeah, please pray for Jen. And, you know, when you're immobile like that and in pain for a long time, some of you know that, you know, it can play on your emotions too. Thank you, Coco. Yes, almost 2,000 subs. Is that amazing? Can't believe it. No, Jen did not have an accident. She just has something going on in her spine. We don't know why. We really don't. I mean, she did have a time where she fell down some stairs and her back hurt, but we're not sure exactly what happened. This has been going on for several years with the back problems, but now it's to the point where she's really immobile many times and in a lot of pain, and she doesn't like being on pain meds. And yeah, she needs your prayers a whole lot more than I do. Hi, Angie. If I could sign to you, Angie, I would, but I don't know how to sign. You say you can't hear very well with your volume. Allison, good morning, hon. Yes, thank you, Tessie, for praying for Jen. And she'll appreciate it, too. So, what time we got? 10:18. I guess that's all I have to say today. If I'm up for it later, maybe I'll get on and do a cooking video from the kitchen. Not going to promise, because sometimes I come home and I need a nap, and then we have to wait and see if I'm up to it with my energy. But sometime soon I'll be doing that. So, thank you all for stopping by. I'm glad to say hello and catch up with you again and let you see that the garden's coming along pretty well, considering I haven't been able to do a whole lot out there. Yes, he is, Bumblebee. Cooking. Yeah, Allison always likes me to be out in my kitchen and cooking. Maybe I'll be wearing a new apron when I go out and cook later. Hi, Sheila. I missed you too, Sheila. If you see me in a new apron later and you like it, you can thank Allison. Allison Butler sent me the most beautiful apron for my birthday. Just beautiful. Along with some other things. So, yeah, I have the best subscribers in all of YouTube. I really do. They are so sweet. Aw, Tessie, don't make me cry. Stop that. I cry enough. Okay, you are a great cook. I know you are. I'll be looking for your new apron. How nice. Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah, I'm a pretty good cook. Sometimes I have some that don't turn out so great, but all in all, I'm a pretty good cook. Yeah, I'm not going to deny it. You know, we have to acknowledge the talents God gives us and not deny them. We just be thankful for them. And that's something to do with what my devotion is going to be on tomorrow. That's a little hint. Yes, Cammie. Thanks for watching that. That was a very pretty apron. Crying cleans the soul. Well, Tessie, you and I ought to be real cleaned out this week then, right? That's funny. It really does, Tessie. Yep, it does. It helps a lot. Okay, y'all. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being so sweet. And I might see you later today with another live stream in the kitchen. And if not, I'll do one soon, within a few days. All right. Late as usual, how's your hand healing? Hi, XZKT. It's coming along. It's on target for where it should be. I don't have any pain to speak of. And I find out today if I can start using the muscles to slowly move the fingers. So I'm going to physical therapy at 10:45 this morning. All. Brenda, my soul should be spotless. Oh, Brenda. Okay. Goodbye, y'all. Thanks for coming by.